I am Akwesi Ahenkranani, and this is my leadership development plan. Throughout my time at Ashesi University, I've had the opportunity to interact with and learn from many courses. However, no other course has taught me so much about what it means to be a leader and a change maker as the course leadership. Now, this paper or this video, I would like to say, is one which provides a brief summary of my life before leadership, talking about my SWOT analysis, that's my strengths, my weaknesses, and how these have evolved throughout the course of the semester. Now, this video would also look forward in time into a reality yet to be discovered, where I'll talk about my milestones which I had achieved as a leader at the age of 70 years, as well as the actionable plans and steps that I took to bring this into fruition. Before the leadership fall semester began, I had the insights to perform a detailed SWOT analysis of myself to show my transformation or to identify my transformation at the end of the course. Before the course, I identified my strengths to be my ability to work well with the team. This was attributed to my strong work ethic as well as my ability to my ability to accept and work with the different perspective of the people around me. I also found my strength in my adaptability and my willingness to build networks with individuals. However, there still exists a certain restrictions that serve as my weaknesses. These are my fear of failure and my unwillingness to take initiatives, as well as my poor communication skills. However, I find a lot of opportunities available to me which I can harness to address these challenges. These are the strong networks of professional individuals in both Ashesi and in my home community, as well as the educational and training services, such as the leadership course, which will provide me the foresight as well as the ground to enhance my skills. However, there still exists certain threats or beyond my control, such as the time constraints needed to achieve all these goals, as well as rapid cultural shifts. My personal SWOT analysis throughout the journey in the leadership course has undertaken a subtle but yet significant change. This has been attributed to many interesting as well as insightful lessons that I've learned from the various in-class activities as well as the leaders. Now, the topic or concept known as servant leadership by Robert Greenleaf was an eye-opening experience that taught me about the impact that a leader can truly make in his society. So here we talked about how a leader could, I'll say, serve his people first, before addressing his challenges, and the need for a servant leader to express foresight. Additionally, the readings concerning the term or the idea of managing failures and redefining the terms of failure from rather to be something or a plague to be avoided than rather than viewing failure as a plague to be avoided, we must view failure as an opportunity for growth. This therefore reconceptualized my ideas and conceptions about my weaknesses and strengths. Initially, I viewed my weakness as fear of failure. However, I now view it as an opportunity for a strength because it is that would enable me to pursue meaningful change in my society. Now, many years after the leadership 4 class, at the age of 70, Akwesi has been able to integrate many of the leadership concepts and philosophies that he has learned in his to achieve certain milestones in his life. At the age of 24, he co-founded a social enterprise known as Budget Bosses, which focused on financial literacy, where it would empower young Ghanaians with training and guidance in order to make informed financial decisions about their finances. At the age of 38, he was selected and appointed the regional coordinator of Ghana's Youth Entrepreneurship Program. Here, he provided mentorship and supervision and as well as funding for youth-led startups. At the age of 50, as he formed a social enterprise known as Ubuntu Leadership Initiative, which was dedicated to harnessing the skills as well as the philosophies of servant leadership to address pressing societal issues such as social inequality and streetism. And then at the age of 70, he authored the best-selling leadership development guide known as Ubuntu and the Future of Africa, where he shared his insights and experiences for for the service leadership as well as to inspire and motivate readers to take a path towards making changes. In light of my future self's achievements and milestones, the only way I can achieve this goal or this milestone and I'll say level of development is for me to adopt certain actionable plans and or frameworks to help me address my inequalities or maybe I'll say my lack of qualities. So these qualities that I identify that I need to improve upon is my time management skills, my public speaking, as well as my problem solving. Time management. This is an essential skill that I believe every leader should have because it allows them the necessary leeway to prioritize their tasks in order to get the best results within the shortest period of time. In order for me to achieve this as a leader, I plan to use certain frameworks and goals such as integrating digital live solutions such as the Google Calendar as well as the Notion. And in addition to that, I would also incorporate the frameworks available to me such as the time management doctors as well as the assistants. Time management, an essential skill that I believe every leader should have. This skill involves or allows a leader to effectively prioritize and achieve a lot of gain within a shorter period of time. Now, for me to achieve this skill, I believe that adopting both digital and personal frameworks would be very beneficial. For the digital frameworks, I suggest to myself, of course, using digitalized solutions such as Google Calendar and Notion in order to effectively structure my tasks well and incorporate the facilities available to me such as the time management doctors. And the goal or the timeline for achieving this goal or my skill or proficiency in time management will be 6 months. Public speaking, another essential skill needed by a leader in order to achieve successful change or bring meaningful impact. This involves expressing one's thoughts adequately and eloquently, as well as addressing a crowd with confidence. To improve this skill, one needs constant practice and exposure. That is why I conceptualized a plan to do such a thing. That's to increase my exposure in public speaking. I plan to join the public speaking clubs such as the Ashesi OM Club and the Debates Club, and as well as to improve my exposure and willingness to improve, I decided to set a challenge for myself. That is by participation in at least 3 public speaking competitions that force me or motivate me to perform and adopt initiatives that would help me improve my public speaking. And the goal for this would be next year, July. No leader can bring about changes on its own, but they need the support and assistance from those around them. And I am no exception. Thus, I'm relying on you and the smart, the leader of African, that's the FAO. That's this is my letter to you. As I embark on my journey of personal growth as a leader and a potential change maker, I would rely on your profound knowledge and guidance to hold me accountable in pursuing my goals. Your wise words and stern correction has helped me stay on track to achieve my vision so far. Thank you for advance for your support.